Well, I didn't get to see the changing of the guards, but my day is far from over. So now I will just head down to Nyhavn, and that is free too. And I will end up at Christinia, and that is free too. So come join me. For many years, Nyhavn was among the city's more sinister neighborhoods, with sailor taverns and fun merry girls. Well, if you know what I mean. But in the 1980s, the area was renovated, and today Nyhavn houses a number of nicer restaurants, cafes and bars. You can walk along the canal and admire the colorful houses and the beautiful ships. You can get a hot dog, an ice cream, and, well, you can also get a tattoo. The atmosphere here is, well, it's amazing on a hot summer day. Our well-known author, Hans Christian Andersen, well, I hope you know him, well, he also lived in Nyhavn. And that was in the period of 1848 to 1865. He lived in Nyhavn 76. The last place he settled was in Nyhavn number 18, and that was from 1871 to 1875. You can take a canal tour around the Copenhagen harbor. It takes about, I think there's a different kind of trips, but at least 1 hour. And if you come in a day like this, you will also have to wait in line. Joachim was 21 years old when he jumped out as an entrepreneur and founded Castbergs. The ambition was to establish a small ice cream dairy that could make and sell ice cream and sorbet to the local restaurants. Based on the best ingredients and solid craftsmanship, they make gourmet quality ice cream and sorbet. His goal and dream was to make the country's best gourmet ice cream. In 2012, he bet everything on his dream. A dream of being an independent ice cream maker and making ice cream every day. And yes, his dream has come true. We wanted to go on a canal tour, but the wait was over 1 hour long, so we headed down to the street food area called Reffen. And that is very close to this ice cream place, so we just headed right down the street and over a bridge, and there the street food was. Reffen came alive on a dusty industrial site in the harbor, surrounded by run-down workshops and warehouses. Today they are the largest street food market in Northern Europe. Well, is that true? I don't really know that, but I was just finding this on Google. Well, it's also a cultural melting pot with tons of concerts and events during the season. Oh wow, here is also a gasoline grill. Well, that is the one with the best burgers. If you love exciting and exotic food, then some food here might be just for you. From here there was about 600 meters over to Christinia, and on the way down there we found this friendship ships, and it's some electric boats you can rent. 1 hour will cost you 550 Danish kroner, and that will be about $80 and 74 euros. You can be up to 8 people in each boat. And you can just bring your lunch or the coffee on, well, all that kind of coziness, like we call hygge. So right now I'm at Christinia, and believe it or not, I have been living in Copenhagen 36 years, and I have never been here before. So, first time for me too. Christiania's more than 30 years history is long, with victories and defeats. Many of the people who helped start the experiment are no longer here, but the dream of a life in freedom and the idea of a resident-controlled city is alive. The adventure starts around 1970. Christiania, also known as Freetown Christiania, emerged in 1971, when a group of residents from Nyhavn began to occupy an abandoned military area. The police tried several times to remove people, but had to give up because the area was too big and there were so many people. The result was a massive immigration of people who wanted to create a different life, based on community and freedom, and that was how Christinia was born. In the meantime, Christinia has a lot of things in motion. They made a communal bath, children's house, waste sorting and recycling, and suddenly you will find shops and workshops here. People are setting up a fairy tale performance called Elverhøj, and it helps to create awareness of the free city, and with 40 sold-out performances is the season's biggest theater success in Copenhagen. But the Danish Parliament finally decides that the area must be cleared no longer than April 1st, 1976. But on April 1st, nothing happens. At the last minute, the Danish Parliament had postponed the clearing of Christiania. Instead, the April 1st became an April Fool's Day. And this street I'm walking in right now, that is called Pusher Street, and that is because not long ago a lot of people were selling drugs here. And now the police came and took all that away and took even the cobblestones away from the ground, and they are all here. I see. So this should be a drug-free zone, but well, I can still smell it. So I'm sure it's here somewhere. Several years passes, and suddenly the parliament wants to clear Christinia once again. An extensive petition with several 100,000 signatures states that Christinia must remain as a social experiment and preserve its self-management and culture's values. The parliament and the police want the sale of cannabis to be stopped. They tried several times to clear Pusher Street over the years. This is Green George. He is troll number 50 by Thomas Dambo, and all the trolls are made from recycle. So that is one of Thomas Dambo's trolls, and it is all over the world right now. The Great Troll Festival became a project during the COVID-19 in 2020. I can't believe that I haven't been here before. It's an amazing place. So if you come here, you should definitely try and come and see this, because wow. Today, 53 years later, and the fairy tale hasn't stopped yet. So, should we just say give peace a chance? In next week's video, I will go to Rundetårn, go down the walking street called Strøget, and go down to the city town hall, where I will get a hot dog just for you. Thanks for staying with me throughout the video, and I will see you next time. Bye! So now it's time for the hot dog, and you have to remember this one, that is very important. You cock your chocolate block, and you have to shake it. See? So you have to just take it from one side. Oh, it's hot.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.